I would say C because it's center, but I doubt it's gonna be like that.
Yeah.
So
Very respectable Pokemon trainer main.
Yeah, Pokemon trainer. I'm not sure if he's dabbling with the Diddy just because of the buffs.
Oh yeah, I would think
he's
so.
gotten a hell of a lot of the buffs. I'm not sure. I'd have to ask him, but
maybe we'll see him pull it out. You know.
Yeah, especially versus Cloud, where he actually knows the matchup in terms of like Smash 4 experience.
Yeah.
Diddy actually did help him get a lot of mileage and
For
getting
sure.
wins versus like say Infinity, myself, Soren as well. Oh, Soren don't play anymore.
I haven't heard that name in a while.
He's dead. He's dead. He is dead.
He is dead.
Well, right now we got a new up-and-coming Cloud main, Cheesey.
This is the first time I've seen him actually.
Yeah, he mostly goes to the tournament series that we try not to speak of, or I'll say landlords as well, because the person we don't speak of,
yeah,
just assists in it.
We don't talk about it.
Yeah, and he usually does quite well. And at the waves, he came recently. He got 9th or 7th, which is pretty good.
That's not bad.
Granted, it was like a bit smaller than usual, just because a little bit of a break, rainy day. But even putting more work, that ain't Smash 4. That don't work no more. Unless you're like a floaty where they fall a little bit harder.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But this matchup, I've tried it before. It's not too bad. But when you're off stage versus these two specifically, Squirtle and Ivysaur, if you don't immediately get the timing or mix-ups, like you're either getting blown off and dying super early, or you're getting stun spored and you're dying at 40.
Like it's just there's no way out at a certain point, especially with these two characters. But Cheesey not doing too bad actually, putting 17% on Spencer right now.
I think in terms of neutral, Cloud actually does well versus all of them, and maybe like Charizard's the hardest just because of range. And yeah, he's just so quick and like has the range to deal with all of them.
Good out of the up B out of shield. Has to respect that up B after at the ledge. Spencer loves abusing that. Ooh, good spot dodge.
And even if he didn't spot dodge, I think he was just barely out of range. Oh, and that was the fastest turnaround bear I've ever seen from a Cloud.
So catches the, I'd say autopilot landing side B.
Back throw, flamethrower? Yeah, you immediately can catch that.
Nice.
And
that was not good.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that Cheesey was a little bit greedy there, trying to go for the air dodge and save his limit. I feel like, especially in this game, like you want to get home safely as much as possible.
100%.
Whether it means the ledge or going past the opponent and using that time hazard to get back safely.
Especially with that 15-second timer on limit. You just want to use it when you can, you know. Saving it for other moments when it's kind of unnecessary. That was weird.
Yeah, time hazard, it's a little bit better, but in terms of like, if you're just barely outside of like the mark, you still have a good chance of popping out. Is he gonna change? Yeah, he sort of had to in that situation.
Cheesey's showing some good patience, keeping Spencer in disadvantage right now. He's sitting at 123. Let's see if he can take the stock away.
Give you some cross slash.
Nice.
Bad up B. The only bad part about is like trying to up B projectiles is that it doesn't affect the trainer. So you really need to make sure like you're close enough to get that punish. Oh, just barely avoids that up smash.
Yeah.
And wow, limit actually helping him, but not gonna matter. Spencer gonna get that clean fair to the face. Caught him pushing a button on the way down.
Ooh, that was weird interaction.
Yeah, I think he tried to jump forward there and just caught him out of the jump.
I think a smash tag kind of out. I don't know why.
Oh,
doesn't tag.
Oh, okay. Yeah, catches the jump. All right.
Greedy stuff from Spencer there, so that was a good punish from Cheesey. And we're gonna get back to 0.
Okay, I like that he waited, but Spencer, in those situations before from the previous iteration. Oh, he got the forward there, but the platform was in the way.
Small little flub right there. Misses the punish.
I don't think Cheesey knows that he could like potentially up tilt that. Oh, that's big damage.
Oh,
yeah, he shouldn't use the cross slash because he was definitely running out of time there.
It's fine though. Whoa, the staggers.
Okay, I like that. Yeah.
Scary.
Because you either have like the 50-50 option of do you try to grab the cross slash after the second hit, or do you expect them to go for the finisher and punish them? But I can sort of respect why Spencer didn't try to go for the punish, just because he's a tether grab, so a little bit higher than needed. And I'm pretty sure he was probably expecting like maybe an F tilt, maybe try to hit that, but yeah, You got sweet spot whenever possible.
Cheesey actually died to that twice, so he has to make sure to avoid that situation anytime in this next game. See how he can adapt to that.
Yeah. In terms of the neutral, I feel like Cheesey was doing quite well in that. I feel like he was doing the best versus Ivysaur, and then Squirtle was about a little bit 50-50.
He was getting the most out of his attacks for sure. Anytime he won.
All of his deaths were to Charizard, and it's mostly just the edge guards. So he sort of has to be smart in terms of how he's dealing with Charizard. Ooh. He does have setup, and oh my god, we got a controller issue.
No worries.
Boy.
Yeah, no worries.
Thank God he was
Smash
third
Brothers
port.
Ultimate.
If he wasn't third port, that would actually be an issue.
No, just turn off the switch. Turn it back on.
I mean, you can, but that takes so much time when it's like, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
So right now we're seeing Kalos. I can respect this. Wall jump.
Oh, just get the regrab.
Wrong game, buddy. Wrong game.
A good 41% right now, but it's Cheesey getting out of that.
Yeah.
I don't really do it.
Big commits gonna be eaten a lot by
Oh, that was really weird.
Okay, yeah. Try to roll past him, but
No punish.
roll back throw. Yeah. Oh, that water gun. You do not want to get hit by that water gun. Oh. Yeah, that's the only bad thing about Cloud in this situation is that. Oh, doesn't tag.
You're dead. Yeah, it's always a tough position for Cloud to be in, especially with the platform. You don't know if you want to commit to that secondary option that you get, but not turning out too well for him right there.
And then the only other thing is like, if he really just wanted to get rid of that stock outright, he could suicide with Spencer with the up B the other way. But
I mean, you were dying anyways. You know?
Well, if he was prepared, he could have lived that tech from the wall bounce.
I like how Spencer.
Ooh, okay. It amazes me just how far he could tether from so high up.
It's so cool. I saw Ned actually do some cool tether edge guard concepts. You should just keep on doing it.
Yeah. Cheesey can actually sliding down tilt, maybe F tilt, depending on if it actually does cover 2-frame ledge.
Let's get the tech chase.
Ooh, covers the roll. Yeah, he's gonna go deep and spike up. Yeah, that's a good trade-off.
Yeah, I agree.
A hell of a good trade-off.
Good drop zone right there. Getting the kill. Let's not get the confirm.
Yeah.
Good punish right there.
Oh, respects all the hits, but did not expect the cross-up. Spencer's gonna be getting a lot of
big damage.
61%.
He almost died. Oh my gosh. I don't know how.
I feel like just because Kyle's high ceiling, that actually did help out Cheesey. Back throw. I respect that option, but you sort of have to like try to react to commit there. That was a little bit too desperate for Cheesey.
And I'm actually not seeing Cheesey use too much Nair. I find it pretty good out of shield, honestly. Especially if you're facing away from the opponent.
It's good for jumps, especially if they do like jump aerial. But considering like how much smaller it is, like you really need to know the range otherwise.
Oh, for sure.
Nair, by most clouds, isn't going to be used too often. Chase him, dash him.
Nice.
Okay, forward throw is not too bad either. Oh. Okay, landing there. Yep. And considering he's on the ground, like it never spikes, so you wouldn't get the spike hitbox whenever the opponent's on the ground. So this is doable, but
it's gonna be tough.
Cloud either has to get like a all or nothing like grab, all or nothing suicide, like up B here, yeah.
I feel like if he takes it slow enough, he can get it.
Okay, this is big damage. This is a good start. Eventually, like if he could like see that, oh yeah, you're
dead.
Wall jump. I think that's the only thing he could have really done. The up B was almost close, but
I feel like he burned his jump too early.
Yeah.
You all did great.
Well, hopefully, Cheesey didn't do too bad, honestly.
Yeah.
A little.
I think it's mostly just a few interactions
here
there that like costed him either by being too greedy or just like not like following up into the situation.
For sure.
Being too safe. So. But yeah, he'll definitely use these VODs to get some little bit of, I guess, improvisation and just figure out what he needs to do.
Yeah.
Also, he did a little bit of like up Bs out of shield game 1. He didn't really do that game 2.
Yeah, I feel like he after he got punished for it like late game 1.
Yeah.
He got scared into not doing it again.
But I feel like you sort of want to do that, especially versus like Charizard, Squirtle.
For sure.
Ivy is more just like if he doesn't Razor Leaf, because Razor Leaf is like any projectile that you hit, like even though you're parrying it, like you're not freezing the opponent. You're just you're just getting rid of the projectile.
Yeah.
So unless it's like body contact on the the character, like
I wouldn't go for it. Yeah.
You wouldn't want to go for the climb hazard.
It's just not worth it.
Yeah. Plus, like if you parry the Razor Leaf, it's more just like, and you're close to him, like it just makes it easier to punish.
Yeah, it's just more frame rate advantage that, depending on the situation, you may or may not get a punish regardless.
Like
so.
Cloud can immediately just like parry and then down tilt, low profile. Actually, you could just low profile the Leaf as long as it's
Oh
going,
yeah, that is true.
mid-range
Yeah.
or up. So.